Early morning, we leave Nevada and head into Utah, where we meet up at a gas station.
Yeah, we're pumped. David's ready. I'm ready. Ready to go.
It's then down the road and back to Bonneville. Where once there was a lake, it's now dry. And even though there's still a little water at the end of the road,
very excited, ready to go.
Out to the pit area somewhere out there. I don't know how far it is, a couple miles out maybe.
by the time we get to the pit area, it's all dry and ready to go.
Yeah, that's it. Makes it easy.
The cars are unloaded and last-minute adjustments are being made. Steve starts with the endurance car, and Udo Putska
motor reinforcement
installs a special brace for the successful interaction between the engine and the supercharger in the streamliner.
Love it when a plan comes together. Sounds like it's fitting up alright.
Everything comes easy together, just with a little bit sweat, right?
That's it.
Paul Harris and Paul Jenkins set out to prepare a pulley needed to complete the project. And in true Healy fashion, a precision tool is chosen to complete the task.
I think we'll be fine with that hammer. Just here.
Okay. It's discovered that the pulley doesn't fit, and so it's back to the shop for another try. Get it on the right side this time?
I think so. I hope so. So we're in another country and it all goes backwards over here.
No. What happened is we had to put the part in, check it for position, and then pull it apart and put Loctite on it.
That's our story and we're sticking to it.
That's the story that goes out, all right?
Work continues as we head off for the mandatory drivers meeting at the other end of the pits.
The salt is drier, I think, than yesterday, but it's a nice fight. Looking forward to go fast. Yesterday was just a walk in the park. Rubbing the tires.
Okay, we'd like to get started with this event, so welcome everyone. Okay, I'm going to take a minute and turn the time over to Jim Birkdahl. He's the president of the Utah Salt Flats Racing Association, and he would like to say a few words.
I thought yesterday morning I'd have to cancel this meet, and that didn't happen, and we are going racing today.
Okay, I got about 20 pages of business here, so... No, on behalf of the USFRA, we want to welcome all of you to the 23rd Annual World of Speed. We have several people that have come halfway around the world. We've got people here from Australia, Sweden, England, New Zealand, Michigan,
And Utah.
and some of us came all the way out from Salt Lake. So. And after this meeting, for all rookie teams and drivers, we will meet right here by the registration area and have a rookie orientation. Okay, I think we've covered everything. Again, have a safe event, go fast, and let's enjoy ourselves.
It should be interesting. We're going to stay for the rookie meet to see what other information we can glean, and any information is good information first time round. So, yeah.
a couple of things to keep in mind. It's a pretty nervous time for most people. So sit in the car, take some good deep breaths, try to relax as much as you can. Once you get underway, everything will be fine.
And then it's out to the salt to actually drive down the track.
Look at that. That's great. I hope no one was sitting in it. So yesterday we did how much? No, but how long was the track?
Only 1 mile. 1 mile, but we cut off at 3/4 because the last was...
This is so the drivers can see where things are and get a general feel for what it's going to be like to drive on the Bonneville Salt Flats.
No, that's a 2 mile here. This is where the first timing mark should be.
Yeah, but that's the timing. That's where we have to pick up our stuff.
Yeah, that's okay.
There we have to attach.
But this is where we're actually going to time. See, there's the 1/4 mile to Q. Okay, so now we're timing from here. So you've got plenty of time to get up there.
It's time for last-minute touches on the cars. Sprucing up the area.
That photo shoot off? I'm done.
Folks to take even more photos.
Yeah, let me get another one.
And of course, making sure everything is ready to go.
Because we've got fresh fuel, got the castor oil in, we've got the acetone in, we've got everything.
Supercharger reinforcement bracket is installed, works, and the build is set up, the idler arm is set up with a new axle, and hope everything works now. We'll see you later on the first run.
Well, I'm just gonna fuel up, so don't get too excited about that.
Bruno heads off for fuel, and the Streamliner is fired up one last time. Everything checks out, and the body panels are put back in place. In the distance, we hear the first run of the day, and now it's starting to become real.
This is it, we're going to the line. We're going to test this thing out finally. So, it's been a long time coming. I'm starting to get excited now. Not nervous at all, just excited. Want to, give it a run.
Bit of purple juice. With some acetone in it as well. Wish him luck. Let's go and have some fun. That's what we're all here for.
Off to the staging area. Years of work and lots of man hours later, it's down to the final moments before Team Healy will run on the Bonneville Salt Flats. Of course, Team Healy is not alone here at Bonneville. There are all kinds of vehicles brought out to run, some more basic than others, and some quite exotic. But all of the vehicles here have one thing in common. They're all here for speed.
Racing on the Dalton since 2003.
Some of the folks here came out for one reason only.
A streamliner from Austin Healy. We're from Indianapolis. Came out just to see it.
Back at the staging line, David Pike, Steve's son, is getting ready to take the streamliner out for its first run. If he's nervous, he's not showing it.
Hey guys, behind the starting line, please. Have a drink, Steve. Have a drink. Yeah, I need a drink of that. Watch on. Get it. Body tight.
Engine, putting out about 240 horsepower at 5,200 RPM.
This time of day, when the tube is directly overhead, it tends to bring a little bit of the water table towards the surface. So it actually gets a little more slippery as the day goes on. So just kind of feel the throttle. The car will wander. It kind of gets ruts in the salt, so just keep a light touch on the wheel. Let the car kind of move as it wants to, and you'll be good. So I'm just going to check everything. Yep. Okay, next up is our streamlined Austin Healy, car 5400. David is the That's correct. Okay, little mechanical gremlins. This is the first run for this car. And it lost the fire there off the starting line.
With the streamliner out of the way, racing resumes, and the streamliner is taken back to the pits to figure out exactly what went wrong. In the staging line, Bruno is getting ready for the first official run of the endurance car. But then it's wait again, as Bruno is scheduled to go right after this car, but something happens on the track, and Bruno is back in the hurry up and wait mode.
The funny thing is, when you get out there, you want to get off as fast as possible. It's not logical, you know. Once you're out there, you would think people enjoy the thing, but no, they want to rush to the end to wait another 3 hours. So,
yeah, we got up to the start line and there was a great vibe in the air. Everyone was very excited about the streamliner taking flight. Unfortunately, the car was hard to get off the line with the gearing and whatnot. It bogged down a little bit and maybe overfueled a little, and we had a backfire which blew one of the valves off the intake. So yeah, we didn't get very far down the salt, but we'll be back tomorrow for more.
It's discovered that the materials needed to get the streamliner back in commission are available in town.
We got an hour to get over. We got an hour to get over and see Mike Crawford.
And it seems that Healy Spirit is at it again, making sure that everything that needs to be done is getting done.
Is he out here on the flat?
Huh? Is he on the flat or has he got a store in town? He's got the store in town. Oh, okay.
The track is cleared and everything is a go. Monty checks to make sure Bruno is strapped in.
This is the endurance car. Ran 132.2 miles per hour for 24 hours in 1954. This is a reproduction of that car using some of the original parts.
And he's given the signal to take off on his first official run at Bonneville.
Doing the driving this time. This will be his first run in the car, so he can run anywhere up to 150, and that's about as fast as they expected the car to go. It ran 132 as an endurance car, and he figured it might run in the 145 range or so. This car is powered by a 2660cc Austin Healy 4-cylinder engine. Developed 175 horsepower, 65 RPM. The car was built in Australia and kept here along with the other car, which is right here. Light here coming out all the time.
I'll just have one more. I need one more.
Well, okay.
We'll have some kangaroos up our sleeve. All right, well, cheers, guys.
Cheers. 21 days.
Day one on the Salt comes to a close with more questions than answers. But both cars are still in competition, spirits are still high, and tomorrow is another day.
The Salt felt completely different than yesterday. More mushy, more slippery, and yeah, the car needs a bit of air, a bit of tweaking, but we'll get there. You know, Rome hasn't been built in a day, neither has Bonneville, so it took even longer. So no, we'll get there. We'll analyze the data. Sounds like Formula 1, but now we'll look into it and it should be all right. The car feels great. Oil pressure, temperature, everything was really on go, and hopefully we get some more runs tomorrow so we can tune it a bit better. It should be all right. So yeah, well, it was a nice day anyway. I mean, it didn't feel like 5 hours waiting, that's for sure. So time for a beer. That's for sure. All right. Okay, cheers.